Hi, I'm Denise Benavides with Jarocha Magazine, and we're here at Gloria Carrillo's house, and she's currently running for School Board of Grand Prairie Place 3. So I'm inviting you guys to get to know Gloria a little better and to get to know her at her home.
Hi, Denise.
Hi, Gloria. How are you? Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Wonderful to see you.
You too.
Great to see you. Pase, come in.
Hi, Gloria. So I'm looking around your house, and your house is so beautiful. It's just stunning. I feel like I'm at a museum. I don't even want to touch anything. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
This picture in particular,
This is my family.
So beautiful.
This is my family, and this was right before my husband got ill. Really, that was when he was diagnosed. We went to South Carolina, and that's my daughter, Margaret, and her husband and her boys. That's my son, Frank, Melody, and their children. And then that's Delia, my oldest, and her husband and her children. And this was in Margaret's backyard. It's beautiful. They live in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Beautiful area. And, you know, I wish they were closer to me. They're so far away from me.
Oh,
yeah, so I don't
what
get
about
to see them.
these beautiful pictures I see?
I tell you what, this right here is me when I was like 18 years old.
Oh, wow.
18 years old. And this is Francisco when he first went into the military. And he was in the Army, active duty for 4 years. And this is my daughter Margaret on her wedding day.
Beautiful.
That's Francisco when he was in the ROTC at Texas Tech. And he looks so much like my son in that picture. Everybody says, Frankie, when were you in ROTC? And he wasn't. I love the pictures. You know, they tell the story. And I think that I have a beautiful family, and the pictures tell the story. This is St. Michael, and I love this painting. This was given to me by my very, very good friend, Laura Sanchez. She owns Calle 12 in El Ranchito, and I admired that picture, and she gave it to me for Christmas this last year. But I keep, this is kind of like an altar to my family. This is my daughter Margaret and her family. But I have here my son Frank and Francisco on Frank's wedding day. My son Frank and my mom. And my husband used to buy flowers for me every Friday for as long as we were married. And so I've always had fresh flowers. So every Friday I get flowers. Even though he's not here, I just, you know, to remember him by.
Sweet.
This is my office, and I spend a lot of time in this office. I enjoy this room so much. It gives me an opportunity to look at the beautiful artwork that the students from Grand Prairie did, the Cinco de Mayo art, that I'm a big supporter of that group. This year is going to be our 30th anniversary, and it's going to be celebrated on Saturday, May the 6th. This year, we are given $16,000 in scholarships, so right at $250,000 in scholarships. About 6 or 7 years ago, my grandson, who had to go to China, that's where his dad lived, got into the band. And when he came back after the summer, the only instrument available to him was a gong or a cymbal. So he did not want to do that. His mom called me and said, you have to talk him into staying in band. And I love Ethan, and he loves me. And I talked to him. I said, Ethan, if you quit band, you're going to quit stuff the rest of your life, so you cannot quit. And he reminded me that I had not finished my master's. He said, Grandma, you quit something one time. And I said, what? He said, you didn't finish your master's. I know that. And I thought, you know what? You're right. I didn't finish. So I went back to DBU and talked to my counselor. And I told him, if I get back into DBU in my master's program, you're going to play the gong and you're going to play the cymbal. He wanted to be on the drum line. And so I went back to school, and I got credit for some of the classes I'd already taken. And I was able to finish my master's in 2013, and my grandson was on the drum line. With the 50-year anniversary last year for starting an organization called LEARN, Educational Talent Search. The evening that they presented that award to us, there were like 300 young people that had gone through the LEARN program. And there was a $5,000 scholarship given in my husband's name. This year, they've got a $10,000 scholarship that will be granted in his name in May.